My dear well-wishers and viewers, all of you are welcome to my English learning channel. We are discussing transformation of sentences. I have already discussed transformation of sentences from assertive to interrogative. Today I will discuss affirmative and negative sentences. We have already learned that sentences are of 5 kinds, and all those kinds of sentences are subdivided into 2. One kind is assertive and another is negative. Here I am writing on the board. One is affirmative sentence, another is negative sentence. So I am telling you, what does affirmative sentence means? Affirmative sentence means a sentence which affirms everything, and while negative sentence means a sentence which negates everything. So we can say affirmative sentence always admits and negative sentence always refuses or denies. So we can change one affirmative sentence into negative with the help of auxiliary verb. All of us know that there are 24 auxiliary verbs or anomalous finites or helping verbs. So when an auxiliary verb is present in an affirmative sentence, then we turn it into negative by placing not with the auxiliary verb only. So there are 24 auxiliaries, I am telling you. Among them, be verb, am, is, are, was, were, then do, does, did, then have, has, had, then can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, would, then used to, ought to, again need. All these 24 auxiliary verbs help us to make sentences negative or interrogative. We have discussed this before also. So here I write, the boy is a student. So if we want to turn this into negative sentence, then we have to write, the boy is not a student. The boy is not a student. Is not a student. This will be a negative sentence. The boy is not a student. Again, there are 20 students in our class. 20 students in our class. This is another sentence of our affirmative, in the form of affirmative. So if we want to make it negative, we'll write, there are not 20 students in our class. There are not 20 students in our class. So here I am telling you an important thing, that we can add not with all the auxiliaries. We can add them in contracted form also. So when we use not in contracted form with the auxiliaries, sometimes their forms become different, a little different. So I am writing on the board, when I write is not, it can be contracted like isn't. But if we contract cannot, then it will be can't. It will be can't. So we should carefully see the difference in spelling. Cannot and can't. Single and has come here only. Then shall not. Shall not in contracted form will be shan't, not shalln't. In this way, will not will become won't. These are the form. And again, we use am not. Am not never become amn't. But in case of a take question, we use am not as aren't. It is applicable in the form of take question only, not in other transformation of sentences. So we have to remember it. Am not always becomes aren't in case of take question only. So we should always remember it. So when a student wants to add a question tag with this sentence, I am a student, then he has to write aren't I. Aren't I. This is the only exception in case of take question. So here I have already cleared or clarified the reason why am not become aren't, and it is only applicable in the form of a question tag. Other contracted form will remain the same, like is not, isn't, have not, haven't. There will be no change. There will be no change with the other auxiliary verbs and contracted form of not. Now we are discussing negative form. We transform affirmative sentences into negative one. So when there is an auxiliary verb present in a sentence, and if we want to make it negative, then only not is added with the auxiliary verb. So they have visited the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal. It is an affirmative sentence. So we will turn it into negative. They have not or they haven't. You can write they haven't visited the Taj Mahal. Visited the Taj Mahal. This will be a negative sentence. You should do the work. You should do the work. You should do the work. It is an affirmative sentence, and while we make it negative, we should write you should not or you shouldn't. You should not or you shouldn't do the work. So I hope you are understanding, and my point is being understood by you. You shouldn't do the work. This will be a negative sentence. So when not or never, no are added with the auxiliary verb, the sentences become negative. So when there is always in a sentence, then it becomes negative, not by adding not or not. We can change it into negative without taking any help of an auxiliary verb. You see, he always goes to school on foot. Goes to school on foot. So this sentence, this is an affirmative sentence, and we can change it into negative simply by writing not in place of never. He never goes to school on foot. So this will be the negative form of this sentence. So we should remember, when there is always in a sentence, and if we want to make it negative, then we will write never in place of always. Then it will become a negative sentence. Now we will discuss the negative sentences with which should be done only with the help of do verb. So when there is not an auxiliary verb in a sentence, we must make it negative with the help of a do verb. That means do verb means we know do, does, did. Do, does, did. In present tense, we take the help of do and does. When the verb is without s or yes and it is in present form, we take the help of do. And when the verb is in present tense and verb is with s or yes, then we take the help of does. And it is clear in the past tense If the verb is in the past tense, we take the help of did. So I am giving some more examples which will clear our doubt. For example, I write a letter. I write a letter. Here this is a simple sentence. And if we want to make it negative, then how we will make it negative? So here there is not an auxiliary verb. So the verb write is in present tense. So we will take the help of do here. I do not or I don't. I don't write a letter. Write a letter. So it will be a negative sentence with the help of do. The boys go to school together. Go to school together. Here also the verb is go and it is in present form. So if we want to make it negative, we have to take the help of do. The boys do not go to school together. The boys do not go to school together. This will be a negative sentence. But when we will take the help of does, when there is s or yes with the verb, we will take the help of does in that case. Here I am writing a sentence. He writes with his left hand. With his left hand. So this is a sentence in the present tense. Here writes is the verb and it is in the third form of the verb. That is why we have to take the help of does if we want to, for making it negative. So it will be he does not write with his left hand. So it will be the negative form. But we have to remember when we take the help of does in a sentence, we must write the main verb with s or es free. S or es will never come when we take the help of does. I am writing some more examples. The girl likes mangoes. The girl likes mangoes. This is also an affirmative sentence. If we want to make it negative, the verb is in the third form, so we shall take the help of does. The girl does not or doesn't like mangoes. And likes has become like. And always we have to always remember this form, this form of verb, because it will never take yes or yes with it if when we take the help of does. So it is in negative form. Again, if the verb is in the past tense, we have to take the help of did. Okay, I am writing he went to school yesterday. He went to school yesterday. So it is a sentence of past tense. It is a sentence of past tense. And the verb here is in past tense. Went to the past tense form of go. So we should take the help of did here. He did not go. He did not go to school yesterday. Again, we have to remember when we take the help of did to make a sentence negative, then the main verb becomes the present form. That means we can never use the past form of the main verb when we take the help of did. We must always use the verb in its present form or root form when we take the help of did to make a sentence negative. I am giving some more examples. The doctor examined 10 patients yesterday. The doctor examined 10 patients yesterday. So this is an affirmative sentence and it is in the past tense. So we should take the help of did here the doctor did not examine, did not or didn't examine. We write examine, not examined, because we have already taken the help of did examine. 10 patients yesterday. Patients yesterday. This is in negative form. This pen cost 20 rupees. 20 rupees. Sometimes such sentences make us puzzle. Whether we'll take the help of do or does or did. So, because we know the three forms of the verb cost is the same. Cost is in present tense, cost is in past tense, cost is in past participle tense. All the three forms are the same of this verb cost. So how we will decide that it is, in which tense it is? We have to see that if the verb is in the present tense, then s or es must be present with the s must be present with the verb cost, because the subject here is the pen. It is in the third person. It is the third person singular number. So if the sentence is in present tense, then s must come. Now we see that s has not come here, or s is not added here, and that is why we have to decide and be confirmed. We must become confirmed that this cost is in past tense. So we should take the help of did to make it negative. This pen did not cost 20 rupees. I hope all of you have got my point. It is very important to remember for some verbs which remain the same in all forms, all their three forms, present, past and past participle. Like this, I can write another sentence. Shashin hit the ball to the boundary. So this is a sentence which affirms Shashin's batting. So Shashin hit the ball to the boundary. It is in affirmative form. So if we want to make it negative, again we have to see whether it is in present tense or past tense. So we must say it is in past tense here, because if it were in present tense, then there must be s with the verb hit. But s is not present here. That is why we have to write Sachin did not hit or didn't hit. Did not hit or didn't hit. Again, we may write, that means we may use the third person plural form and take such verb like this. You see, they read the book yesterday. So read is another verb which remains the same in its all three forms. Read. So now, is it in present tense or past tense? How should we decide it? We should now see the time. The time here is yesterday. That is why the verb read is in past tense, and if we want to make it negative, we have to take the help of did. They did not read the book yesterday. They did not read the book. Did not read the book yesterday. It will be the negative form of this sentence. They read the book yesterday, because read is in past tense. It is not in present tense. Though the subject is third person plural form, the time indicates here that the sentence is in past tense. So in this way, we may clear our doubt. So we will practice some more sentences from affirmative to negative with the help of auxiliary verb, or having no auxiliary verb. I am writing some sentences here. You see, our principal teaches us English. Our principal teaches us English. They went to the market last Friday. He always speaks the truth. Speaks the truth. They ought to visit their friends. The boy could lift the burden. He lost his parents early in life. So let me stop here and we'll change these 6 sentences into negative and see how we will approach to make them negative. Now our principal teaches us English. This is a very simple sentence and we know that this sentence is in present tense and the verb is in the third form because there is teaches. So we should make it negative with the help of does. So with the help of does we will say our principal does not teach us English. Our principal does not teach us English. I hope you have understood it. Second, they went to the market last Friday. The verb here is went and it is in the past tense. So we should take the help of did here. And the correct answer will be they did not go to the market last Friday. They did not go to the market last Friday. Again, he always speaks the truth. And if we want to make it negative, then there is very simple rule. When there is always, we should use never in place of always. So we will say he never speaks the truth. He never speaks the truth. He never speaks the truth. Again, they ought to visit their friends. So ought to is present here. It is an auxiliary verb or model. So we have to write they ought not to visit their friends. They ought not to visit their friends. Again, the boy could lift the burden. So could is present here. It is also a model or auxiliary verb. So we can write the boy could not lift the burden. The boy could not lift the burden. Again, he lost his parents early in life. The verb here is lost and it is in past tense. So we must take the help of did here. He did not lose and the main verb will be lose, L-O-S-E. He did not lose his parents early in life. I hope all of you have got my point and your conception is very clear. So let me stop here today. I hope all of you will view my videos and subscribe the channel and share it as much as possible. Thank you for watching my videos.